They say the worst thing that can happen to you is to succeed off the cuff. You know the moment where you've been asked to give a big presentation, but you've been distracted and procrastinated doing your prep work. It's the night before that meeting, and you remember, oh my, that's due tomorrow. Well, it's too late for me to put any quality effort in tonight. I'll just have to get to it in the morning. And then it happens. The alarm doesn't go off, or you oversleep, and you're scrambling just to arrive on time, minus a fully formed presentation, of course, let alone all of the bells and whistles you'd originally thought of. And after you get through it, you muddle through it, your boss catches you outside, and he says, "That was really good. You really connected with us today. Way to be real and authentic." You succeeded, but if they asked you to give the same presentation later in the day, well, they might be sorely disappointed. That's the danger in succeeding off the cuff. With no planning or prep, it makes it that much easier not to plan in the future. And for every succession off the cuff, there's been 10 other presentations or meetings you've bombed. Sometimes that's not for the lack of hours planning, and yet they still bomb. Illustrations just don't land, no one participates how you envisioned, and most importantly, your message isn't understood. Communicating and presenting are some of the most basic leadership traits and qualities and practices. We do it all the time, from emails and texts to shareholder gatherings and employee conferences, whether it's on a really big stage or leaning on the doorframe of an office. How a leader communicates and presents an idea to others is critical. In fact, this is really the true arena of leadership. Leaders rise and fall on how they communicate and present. So if this is so critical, why would we ever leave this to chance? Why wouldn't we plan rather than hoping to have another success off the cuff? In my role with churches and faith communities, I gave a lot of speeches and presentations. Think about it, every Sunday rolled around with the demand for another Bible class or sermon. There were youth retreats that required lessons and workshops and devotionals and educational presentations. I've been asked to teach in different educational settings, so I prepare lesson plans. When I coached high school volleyball, we needed to prepare practice schedules with my wife and review the drills that we wanted to as coaches to reinforce and hopefully develop better attitudes. Planning's important, but I believe we might have our planning upside down. John Maxwell says he files away every day ideas and things he's read in anticipation of talks and books and presentations he's not even aware of yet. What if we've missed the most critical preparation before we're even aware of our need to communicate or present? Every morning, every experience, every relationship, every moment is preparation for who you are as a leader. So to improve our communicating and presenting is actually more about improving who we are, the communicator and presenter. This is why we so often do succeed off the cuff. The spontaneity of the moment places more emphasis on our personality, strength, and greatest leadership tool you have to offer, you. So quit beating yourself up about procrastinating or running out of time and start making the most of the best preparation there is, the here and now. Then when the time comes for that critical presentation, you'll communicate out of a deep and wise place, and you'll succeed off your life. Hey, I'm Lars.
And I'm Larry.
And we wanted to invite you to subscribe down below, and you can get more videos like the one you just finished watching and other things that we're creating like blog posts and other value-adding content.
Yeah, I launched Improving Leaders after a decade of leadership consulting as a new focus for my business.
And we're calling it a learning community because that's really what it is. And to do that, we need people like you to be part of it.
Yeah, a learning community where we're all learning from each other, not just experts sharing ideas to be consumed.
And so those things that we're learning from each other might be experiments and problem solving, and all of these things we're hoping will add value to each other.
And these videos, they're just an entry point into that community, something we hope adds value to you.
So the invitation, join us, be part of it, begin adding value to other people by clicking that subscribe button. That's just your first visit. Maybe you go to our website, improvingleaders.org, and you find out more.
Thanks for watching.